What up? It's your boy Low, baby. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Pluggin, baby. You know what I'm saying? Told y'all we'd be back. Yo, man, today we're going to discuss how hip-hop affect the youth, man. I'm just waiting on the Pluggin family, baby. We're going to go up to the penthouse and dig in y'all chest. Look like I see Daffy right now. What up, homie?
Good, baby?
All good.
It's your boy Jay Daffy, chilling with Pluggin. Daffy Entertainment, let's get it. Spit that truth to the youth. What's poppin'? Got my man Wolf. What's good, Joe?
What up? Hey, the Wolf Ball right here, the artist. Also, Wolf City Radio, baby, #1 podcast.
What up? It's good, man.
Yeah.
What's up? It's Sir Mr. The Guy. What's happening, man? Represent Chicago. Hey, check out Sir Mr. The Guy at Gmail. Check out Sir Mr. The Guy at IG. You can check out Sir Mr. The Guy on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Just keep up with the God body. While I get my boy Floyd come and represent for sure.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Floyd. Yo, everybody can follow me at I am Boy Floyd. That's IAMBOIFLOYD. I might have support my man Los Plugger. Let's get it.
Cool.
See that? Oh, yeah. The wood wall lit up right there.
I'm gonna be frozen outside.
Frozen.
What up? Hey. Appreciate it, man.
What's up,
What's
family?
going on, baby? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's good, fellas? What's poppin', Joe?
Word up.
I got you. Boom.
John Doppy in the house, you know what I'm saying?
What's poppin'?
Yo, man, today we're going to talk about how hip-hop affect the youth, man. You feel what I'm saying?
What's up?
And, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get to the heart of the matter to see if, how can we change the course that hip-hop is going into, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, hip-hop is a big influence on the youth. You know what I'm saying? You got all these fake rappers out here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not even gangsters, but they being pimped by the record label because the harder you are, or the more vocal you are, the more disrespectful towards women you are, the more power and money you get. You feel what I'm saying? And then you got these rappers getting killed before they even get a chance to see any money.
See, but
You see what I'm saying? So break that shit down, man. Like, how do y'all feel, man?
It's
how
like,
the fuck can we change
it's not
that?
no more love in the music, you know what I'm saying? Cause different era of music, like the 70s, you had Marvin Gaye saying about love. Then, you know what I'm saying, when the crack era came, you had the gangster wave. The 90s, the hip hop wave, like youth, when you say youth, that's how the young speak through the music. That's how your environment, you had your speakers. That's how you speak. That's how the youth speak to the world through their music, how they feeling is, you know what I'm saying? And like the youth, they gotta mess up today because they ain't got no love. Like half of the youth, they talking about, oh, you ain't hot unless you talking about an op. Oh, no, you ain't gonna make it like that. You gotta talk about an op to be hot. No, tell you, you don't. But guess what? That will bring the value in the music. That's how.
No, I think it's more so because with rap, it's always been like gutter. Like that's what rap is. That's what music is. But it's like people don't know how to decipher between like the reality, you know what I'm saying, or other situation. Like you ain't gonna sit and watch a scary movie and repeat what's going on in that scary movie. You know what I'm saying? So I just think people just holding on tight to that perception that they gangster because that's really what hip hop started on. Well, it started with what that hip to the hop back in the day.
The Sugar Hill gang, go back.
Hip hop was actually the language of the streets, man. It was the language of the streets. People was telling the story of the streets through hip hop.
That was hip hop.
And it was a culture related thing, but it was more so like a hip culture relation, you know what I'm saying, related thing, you know what I'm saying, like it was something that's in, you know what I'm saying, hip hop, you know what I'm saying, it was like a lively, free, liberated culture, you know what I'm saying, and then it got transformed.
It evolved into rap.
Exactly.
Because hip hop is different from rap.
Exactly.
It evolved into rap, and rap, like, the more gangster you are, the more, you know what I'm saying, the more fans you're going to have, because I feel like that's the only way for, like, fans to really get close to, like, what's going on. It's like being in tune with their favorite rapper, their favorite hardcore rapper. So you know what I'm saying? It evolved. it evolved into rap, and then a lot of stuff that's going on in music today and rap per se. You know, it was hard to get in back then. You had to be straight gangster. You had to be real. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do all that fool stuff that people doing right now.
Hey,
So
even before, not to cut you off, bro, but even before that, you know what I'm saying? You actually had to have some talent. You know
yeah,
what
some
I'm saying?
skills though.
You actually had some skills, some talent. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, it's like people was getting judged off the fact that they was actually lyrically talented. You know what I'm saying? Able to write stories, songs, and stuff like that.
You know what?
Okay,
You
but
know what?
you know what?
Yeah.
Let me
And
get
rap
let me
changed
get
to
this.
more of an image.
I'm going to
So
do a little hip hop history, right? Okay, so hip hop started in New York. You know
In
what
the
I'm
Bronx,
saying?
79.
In the Bronx. Hip hop evolved around breaking, popping,
right.
DJing,
Right, it's a culture.
rapping,
Mike controller, Mike controller.
rapping.
Yeah.
That was hip hop.
Right.
So then you had groups like the Treacherous Three, the Fearless Four,
Right.
the Funky 4 plus one more, and they was kicking lyrical rap. Now they were straight up from the streets.
It was from the streets,
Yeah.
yeah.
Real.
Just because you ain't talking
They
gangster
was
shit,
straight
don't
up
mean
from
you're not
the
gangster.
streets.
They
You know what I'm
Street
saying?
boys.
Let me finish
Yeah.
my history lesson. For real, for
Go ahead,
real.
man.
So they was from the streets for real. But they talked about getting out of the streets. You see what I'm saying? Then you had the Run DMC era. You get what I'm saying? The LL Cool J, EPMD. Everybody sounded different. Everybody had their own style. You feel what I'm saying? You knew who was on the radio.
You know what? You know what?
So then it evolved into the Jay-Z's and then the NWAs and the 50 Cents, and then it just went straight left.
you gotta
Mobb
think about it
Deep,
too,
and I
Joe.
love all them people, but what I'm saying is that now is the point that I feel that the game is getting pimped by the industry, bro, because
I
if
mean,
it wasn't, more positive rappers would have platforms like that. Like
I
you
mean,
got
I
the
wouldn't say
Kendrick
so.
Lamar.
I wouldn't say they getting pimped. I would say that more people are becoming independent because back then, when you dealt with labels, they was more so in charge of your image and what you coming out with, and
You couldn't wear that.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
couldn't say that.
So now that everybody is making a way being independent, it's like you
But
got
you,
to put out what you feel.
you still signed to you still have a distribution deal with a major
With a
label.
major label. Yeah, with a major
They're not gonna sign no
Exactly.
distribution deal with
Yeah.
Common,
Right.
and he one of the coldest MCs out there.
I mean, they.
I'm just talking about anybody on that level.
Hold on, Joe.
What we talking
Anybody
about?
on
No,
that
no,
level.
no. Look,
Because Common got they signed.
Common is very successful.
No,
Very
you missing
successful.
my point, man. I'm saying like it should be more Common.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
That's my point.
But what I was
It should
saying,
be more Common.
what I
So,
said earlier, Joe,
Common should just, and it's
Drake
more
is the
Common than
biggest
I'm just
artist-
saying him because, you know, he's from the Chi-Town,
Hey,
baby.
Drake not
But
the
you know what I'm
biggest
saying?
artist,
Yeah.
I'm
You don't
saying
talk
that
that
it
gangster
should be
shit, G.
more Commons, and then it'll
Yeah, because
it'll balance
music
the
now-
hip hop game back out. Cause we had NWA, then we had KRS-One. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
You
had,
talk about that
That
vibe
vibe.
music. Listen, we had that vibe of music. Music, you know, the gender
Hey, Frank,
change.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Right?
It's evolved. The
Let me
music
tell you something.
evolved.
Let's think about the biggest so-called gangsters in hip hop, right?
Mhm.
You got Dr. Dre, no disrespect. Everybody knows he wasn't doing them shits. He was a studio guy, but he sound good on the record.
Ice Cube was
Right?
a studio guy.
Ice Cube was a studio, killed gangster, all this other
Yeah,
shit.
that-
It was a bunch of bullshit, Joe.
They both were, yeah.
But guess what? When drill came into the scene and Chicago came into the scene, that's real shit.
Yeah, that's
Because
real.
they born in the streets for real.
Easy E was in front of the. He was.
Nah, Easy was a petty drug dealer, Joe. He wasn't no gangster motherfucker. I mean, he probably do what he do, but he trying to get money on the drug game. So he fucking with everything. He fucking with the Bloods, fucking with the Crips. He just trying to get that green. But when drill hit in Chicago, that's real shit. That's why motherfuckers get murdered.
But what I'm saying-
no,
That's
That's why motherfuckers get murdered.
Hold on,
No, I ain't why I get murdered.
let's correct you. That's
You know what
real
I'm saying?
shit. That's real shit.
That's real shit that they put in their music.
That's real shit that's going on in the street. That's, you know what I'm saying, it's different from hip hop. That's the thing. That's the problem.
Anytime a motherfucker say I'm smoking on a whatever, you talking about someone's soul and their spirit, G. And you disrespecting everybody that in their family, their brothers, their uncles, they looking
But
at
I
that.
ain't saying different type of drill music that
You feel me,
started the valley.
That's
John.
retarded.
Different type of drill music that started the valley. You know?
Okay, so we got the drill music, right? We got the drill music. I love these brothers from Chicago.
Hell
They
yeah.
hot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But look, but check
Yes,
this
yeah.
out. I got my man Boy Floyd, right? He on a whole different level. Boy Floyd from the streets. You see what I'm saying? He lived a life, but he ain't glorifying it.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why he the youth, so he understand where they coming from, and that's what I'm telling y'all where they coming from. It's pounded in your head every day, and like he said, you gonna emulate your favorite rapper.
No doubt.
And then you think about the Jay-Z's and the fake 50 Cents and all the brothers that came up off that music, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they not even pulling these brothers up like, hey, look, this how you move.
Nah, I feel
This-
Separate yourself from the streets. And I know it's hard to do that when you in these Chi-Town streets, but man,
But that was people
people
don't like violence. That was toxic to you. People don't like violence. You know what I'm
but
saying?
if you drill it in their head, that's why it's called drill.
But you gotta think about
like drill it in their
I
head.
know what you're saying.
But this the thing. This is what it has evolved to. You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta think there's always a past to bring about a current. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all the knowledge that we have is based on what happened prehistoric, pre-recorded. You know what I'm saying? So the evolution in hip hop, you know what I'm saying, came from, you know what I'm saying, you talking about the stem from how it started with the hippity hop, curves blow and all that, and it has evolved from party music, you know what I'm saying, lyrical, you know what I'm saying, I'm talking about rap, you know what I'm saying, then it was street poets, educators of the streets, you know what I'm saying, like cats actually spitting knowledge to you about the streets, you know what I'm saying, now, and then it started getting a little more glamorified, I mean, I'm saying,
It started getting
glamorized.
More people started getting into it.
glamorized, and then once it got a little more glamorized, now everything become fashionable. Like being a gangster.
And Jay, the picture back off you.
It went from not just being, you know what I'm saying, this is our situation we came up in. It was hard times. Y'all don't know what's going on. Brenda got a baby.
You forgot that, you know, like I said, C-Port started getting in it. Then you had regular pimp start pimping. He said, I can rap. You had a regular hustler thing. You got the hustler start right there. The game ain't guitar rapper like, man, I'm blood, rap about that. That's how you know what I'm saying? I understand how the era changed because everybody, you know what I'm saying, Boy Floyd, like the era changed because everybody started rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how the era changed. You know, you have more people. You have real gangsters. Martin be on the block every day.
I mean, music right now is more so about a vibe. Like, that's why, like, you know, for me, like, I'll make a Grammy song. I'll make any type of music right now. But for me, I know where I'm from, and I know what I did. So, and I got people to vouch for me. So I ain't got nothing to prove no more. So for me, I just explore my artistry. Like a lot of people, they only can do certain things because of social media and how people gonna perceive them. You know what I'm saying? But then it's even if you come in the game just rapping like about all that type of stuff, you can't keep it up forever.
Right.
But the thing about it, what you do is you create a bunch of little minions, and then you change your life, but you ain't reaching back to those minions you created to let them know like it's another way out. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Preach, boy, Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Say amen.
Now,
You see what I'm saying?
That was good because you brought it back to the search where how it's affecting the youth.
Right.
So that's you know what I'm saying. That's
You
good.
know,
So that's just like
hip-hop affects the youth.
I ain't gonna say no names, but artists right now, like they own right now. They ain't got, you know, they ain't in the streets no more. They ain't got nothing else. They ain't got no worries.
Right.
But they still preaching to those people that's in the streets
To do
the same way,
The
like
same
they
shit.
still in the
They
streets.
not in the streets. They not in the streets.
And they not in the streets
no more.
And then you got that minion, like you said, the industry, they gonna rep that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the youth
because it sells at the end of the day. But like I said, it's not the industry, it's the people. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that's on doing more to like you know what I'm saying, for their voices to be heard so they can change it. Because like I said, you ain't gonna watch a scary movie and repeat what's on that scary movie. So it ain't nothing wrong with like, you know, rapping gangsta and hardcore.
No, it ain't nothing wrong
But
with
you know, they saying people names, people down behind
right.
They took the artistry from it and make it a real life.
And the crazy thing,
And that's what I said.
Chicago, for a long time we haven't got our like recognition. Like, you know, even back then they used to take from Chicago the footwork, never gave us our recognition. So when they finally shed light on us, you shedding light on a whole bunch of hungry, starving. You know what I'm saying? That's like cutting the light on.
Rejects and shit.
You just see a whole bunch of people that scattered.
but
Like
check this out.
Roaches coming out, they just scattering.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
That's hilarious.